This man was not an ordinary person. He actually went to rob a foreign exchange office, but someone reminded him that he was in the wrong place. When he heard that there was a bank across the street, he rushed over to rob it instead. Right after he shouted, "Don't move," the police arrived. He had no choice but to run. He ended up running into a movie theater, and they happened to be showing his favorite film. So he quickly found a seat and started watching seriously. Even when the police dragged him away, he still turned around to watch one last time. After that, he was locked up in prison. His first cellmate was a big eater. When he saw him, he said his fat face looked like a butt. The cellmate could not stand it. But when the guards opened the door, they saw him beating the other man, so they had to move him to another cell. He changed several cellmates, but each one had a mental breakdown because of his non-stop talking. The warden had no choice but to call a psychiatrist. He wanted to know if the man was crazy, so he could send him to a mental hospital. But after examining him, the doctor said the man was not crazy, he just talked too much. While the warden was still frustrated, a new prisoner arrived. He was a killer. He had stolen the crime boss's girlfriend and also took $20 million of dirty money. The crime boss took revenge. He buried the woman alive, and the killer was caught and sent to prison. The warden wanted the money, but the killer refused to speak, so the warden decided to send in the talkative man to annoy him. Sure enough, once inside, the man started talking non-stop. Soon, the killer could not take it anymore and tried to kill himself by cutting his wrist. He was sent to the hospital, finally free from the man, but the man was upset. He wanted someone to talk to, so he stabbed himself too. At the hospital, he looked for the killer and even crushed an old man by accident. They became roommates again, but the doctor believed the killer still wanted to die, so he decided to send him to a mental hospital. To stay with him, the man ran straight into a wall and hurt himself. At the mental hospital, they wanted to make sure the killer was not faking, so they planned to inject him with a drug. After 3 days of injections, he would become completely brain dead. The killer did not want to become stupid, so he finally spoke. He made a deal with the doctor. He told the doctor to contact the crime boss and have someone pick him up. On the outside, the talkative man heard about the killer's injection. He quickly told his friends to rescue him. That day, the crime boss's men waited outside the hospital. Just as the doctor brought the killer out, a basket dropped down from above. The talkative man pushed the killer into the basket, and they were pulled up together. The plan changed, but the killer did not care, at least they escaped. Just as they were about to reach the ground, they heard police sirens behind them. Their friend panicked, jumped off the crane, and ran away. Only the two men were left, still hanging in the air.